Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today, a little drawing slash colouring in. Mother-in-law's put an order in for an Art Deco themed or style drawing of a cocktail glass and a bottle in the background. This is going to be heavy on the ruler because it's all about symmetry because we're doing a cocktail glass. Straight lines, clean and crisp. That's where the sort of Art Deco comes in, and very simple. So let's do this. There's going to be a lot of measuring along the way because I have to make sure everything is central and straight. So I need a halfway line to start and a good position. Now it's good for simple drawings anyway to take them, especially if there's going to be a lot of absence in the background, to have them a little bit off center when it comes to the vertical, because it's going to go up on the wall and it always looks like it's down a little bit. Now I've got to bear in mind there's going to be a straw poking out the top of this, so maybe down a bit more to account for the straw. Okay, we're going to go from there. So that's going to be our center to work from. Approximately 7.5 down. And this has got to be around 21. And then down here, I'm going to trust my eye on this one, around 12. This is our starting point. We have the basic shape of our glass at least. The bottle's going to be a little bit trickier. It's perspective, so it's got to be in the background. So it's got to be smaller than the glass. We've also got to put a little wave in there. There's going to be a cherry in here. And a straw. This is the bit where it's going to be off centre, right around here. So trust in the eye. We have our starting point. Now is where we go confident, outline everything and make sure I go over the right lines. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all those pencil lines and we'll see how we look. I'm also going to get a cup of tea, so I'm going really croaky. Took the lines away and then had to put some more in because I forgot we needed to put cocktail across the bottle here. I'm working within this space. This is the halfway line, and I've got to get 8 letters in there. I think that is actually quite acceptable. I did lots of mock cocktails over here and they didn't come out anywhere near as good as that one just did. However, now what I need to try and do is go over the top of it in black, because we definitely want, yes, silver label, black writing. Now, permanent marker doesn't tend to go too well over the silver markers, so I'm going to come in black first and then work around it with the silver. And hopefully we'll be okay with that. So let's try and repeat our performance. That's about as tidy as it's going to get. And this is a one-shot kind of affair, because if that went wrong, I'd have to draw the whole thing all over again. I'm going to take those lines out again, let this just sit for a moment or two. In fact, I might, while I've got the marker out, the only other thing that I need to go black with is alternate stripes of the straw. So we may as well do that now, because we can. Right, that is all black. Colour time. We have wine red for the fluid and the cork top. We have lavender for the cherry, and then silver for a round cocktail. Possibly in the straw as well, we'll see. So cherry's going to be nice and easy to start off with, so we will go there. And the cork top will be nice and easy, so we'll also go there. Now the fluid I'm going to have to work quick and precise with, because even though these are alcohol markers, they're pretty good at not leaving lines. Every now and again they do. I want to try and get block colour. I mean, we can come in and break down here by the base of the straw. That's going to be quite forgiving. But then the rest of that is not going to be so forgiving. Can we come down here? There we go. So if we go there, we've got to go like that. Alright, we're just going to have to do this, aren't we? Right, let's try, be quick, be precise. Try not to give anywhere much of a chance to dry. Right, we're not too bad, are we? I daren't. I've done it now, so I'm going to have to. It's very look pale in places, and I think I'm going to have to do some white touch-up. Right, I'm going to let that dry and see how it looks before we decide to do anything else. Okay, I did a little test with this silver pen because it has a fine nib and it works fine. So I did a little test within the small bits, although I missed the centre of the K, and a little test on the straw up here. I think that's going to work. So I'm thinking I do the straw first because that's all the way up there and that's less intricate than the word cocktail. And let's do this. And the trickier ones, I'm going to come in here first because this is going to be nice and easy. Now, going around the writing, not so easy. Let's do this. Okay, we can breathe. The trickiest bit is done. Looks pretty good. Right, I'm going to let that dry completely. We will come back. I'll work out what I'm going to do with that one dot there. And we're done. That is hopefully exactly how she wants it. Art Deco-esque with the straight cut lines, keeping it simple, black and white, colours that she chose, cocktail written as best as I'm going to be able to do it. I don't mind it. Not my style personally, but it's not for me. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you like this style? Has it given you any ideas? Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. As always, let me know. Do you want to see more drawing? Do you want to see more painting? Do you want to see more toy reviews? Sculpture? Pop it in the comments. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.